Of course, my name's Ray Barnett, but I grew up with the name Raymond Ross, and I felt I was part of that family. And then different little things happened to make me wonder why I was different from some of the other children in the family. And so eventually, my mother, Lavina Ross, got a call from her aunt who was on her deathbed, and to come, and she said, "I've got a message for you, Lavina. You have to tell Raymond who he is. And I'm giving you this on my deathbed. Raymond needs to know who he is." So she was heartbroken. She didn't want to tell me. And finally, an older brother said, he told her, he said, I'll take Raymond out and explain it to him. So that's how I found out that I wasn't Raymond Ross, but I really was Raymond Barnett. One of the jobs I had was in a dry cleaning plant in Coleraine where I lived. And one of my jobs one day was to get all the clothes ready to go into the cleaning machine and make sure that they matched up and so forth. And then I picked up a dress, and for some reason, I was a teenager and I wasn't interested in women's dresses, but I picked up this dress and I thought, this looks interesting. And without really knowing why, I went and pulled the card that would be associated, and it had Barnett's of Kilmore Point, Londonderry. And I knew that's where my mother had grown up, and the Rosses believed she was killed in the Blitz, and I thought this has to be her dress. Now, I was guessing, but I knew that she lived at Kilmore Point, and I knew that much, and I'd been told she was killed in the war. And that led me going to Kilmore Point in Londonderry to find out more, and eventually I was giving my mother's address and telephone number in London, and immediately proceeded to London and to find her. And she told me when I come, I rode a bicycle all the way from Bermondsey right across London, and knocked on her door. She lived in an upstairs apartment, and she came in and we had a conversation, and she then said, "Raymond, it would be better if you never come back here again, because I'm married and my husband doesn't know anything